Welcome back. All eyes are on New York City this week as the 78th session of the United Nations General Assembly continues.
That's right. Leaders from at least 145 countries have come together for meetings and debate. Later this morning, President Biden is set to address the assembly, and leaders will also hear from Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, making his first in-person appearance at the UN since the start of the war in Ukraine. NBC's Mike Memoli joins us now here on set with a preview of what we can expect this morning. Hi, Mike. Great to see you. It's always good when you're here in New York to have you with us.
Even if I bring the traffic.
I was going to say, even if it means that you're here and nobody then can get around New York. But President Biden's speech set to get underway this morning about 10 a.m. What can we expect there?
So you've heard me talk a lot about how the president views foreign policy, that this is a fight between democracies like the United States against autocracies like China and Russia. And that sounds a lot like an academic discussion, right, for experts at a think tank. But one of the goals an administration official told me just last night is for the president to come in, his third speech to the UN General Assembly, and bring receipts to say, this is how I pursued foreign policy, and this is what's delivered for the entire world, working through institutions like the United Nations, like the World Bank, improving those institutions, reforming them, have helped bring real results. And he wants to build on what we were talking about a week ago at the G20 in India, big improvements like on infrastructure, aid to the developing world. So that's going to be a big focus early on. But then, of course, the number one issue you're going to hear about is the war in Ukraine. The president, once again, is going to make a strong statement in support of countering Russia's aggression. And that's why we're also going to see the president, after his speech, meeting with a group called the C5+1, another one of these acronyms. It's actually a group of Central Asian countries, former Soviet republics. We've talked a lot about Russia's western neighbors, like bordering Ukraine. Their concern about what would happen if Russia goes beyond Ukraine. This is another group of countries that the president's trying to send a message to Russia. Democracies can deliver, and we're going to try to bring these countries into our sphere of influence as well.
And more on that focus for Ukraine. Hours after President Biden speaks, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy set to speak as well. What are we expecting from him? And also, he's expected to go to the White House. What are we expecting there?
Yeah, that's right. One of the things that the White House says is important what President Biden says about the war in Ukraine. There is no more effective messenger for his people than the president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelenskyy. And so his speech is going to be a really important one, not just his speech to the General Assembly as a whole, but he's also going to be attending a Security Council meeting, that smaller body, which is going to be focused on Ukraine. A body, by the way, that includes Russia. And so one of the big potential flashpoints today is going to be, what does Zelenskyy say when we hear from the Russian foreign minister? Is he going to call again, as the president has supported him, for reforming the Security Council? It shouldn't include countries like Russia that stand in the way of the actual charter of the UN itself. The big focus, of course, in Washington is going to be the spending fight. We're only 11 days from a potential government shutdown, right? And we know one of the big conflicts there is whether to continue the support that we've seen for Ukraine. So it's important to have the meeting with the president, but even more important, the meeting Zelenskyy is going to have with lawmakers on the Hill.
Quickly, before we let you go, also tell us what Zelenskyy did yesterday. I know he visited with some soldiers who are being treated here in the U.S.
That's right. These are soldiers who have lost limbs. They're being treated on Staten Island as part of a charity. And this is, I think, exactly what the White House is talking about when they talk about what an effective messenger. It's one thing to talk to world leaders. It's another thing to have these kind of pictures showing the empathy, showing the support that he's continuing to show for those who are on the front lines in Ukraine.
Absolutely.
All right. Mike Memoli, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.